Hi guys, it's Kathy. I'm not muted. Hopefully we're live. It's impossible to tell. I thought we would do something fun today. So, okay. There's this um, judicial review hearing going on, and it's a little boring. So it's not over yet, but it's super interesting. So I was gonna start that today, but it's a little boring. I mean, I think I'm just gonna have to cut out the good parts and leave the rest right on the floor because you guys are gonna fall right to sleep. It's so good though. Um, anyway, we're not gonna do that today. It's not over yet anyway, so I should get the whole thing before I start. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Judge Boyd today. However, we're gonna do her most popular video, her most popular live stream. And that's what we're going to do today. It's from August 15th, 2023. That is Judge Boyd's most popular live stream. I was going to do Judge Simpson, but you know what? He takes his live streams down, so I can't. Gotta do Judge Boyd. Also, what I think I might do tomorrow, which will be great. I'm looking real quick. I'm pretty sure on my Patreon, I put full dockets of Judge Fleischer back before other people were streaming him. So, library. No, I think I have one or two. Never mind. April 30th, 2024. I have his whole docket there. I don't know if people were streaming him in April. That's. I got his trial. That was boring. That's 4 hours long on my Patreon. Remember he had that one trial? That's there. Ow, I just can't remember if anyone was streaming him. Oh, that I checked his outfit to see if I can remember better. Because I checked his outfit. He's wearing polka dots. Does that help? I might do that. I might do that docket too because we miss him. I might, but not today. Today we're gonna do Judge Boyd's most popular docket, and then we'll worry about tomorrow. There we go. And no, not on Twitch. I tried. It wasn't cheap. It was expensive.
LaShawn, people at the jail have joined our book club. So the first book they're going to be reading is The Inmate. But yeah, it is. But I will tell you. So we're just going to set our book club meeting for Don't Let Her Stay. And I figure we're just going to do it. A good day to do that would probably be Monday, right? Monday, what is that? Monday, the 21st? Yes. So Monday, the 21st, we're just going to have our book club meeting. We're going to get it out there. We're going to do it. Okay. And we're going to do it at 1:30. Okay. So we're just going to make it happen. All right, everyone. I'm going to call the docket. When I call the docket, let me know you are here. If you don't answer, I'm going to assume.
Hold on, Judge. What you just said there, isn't that in the middle of a work day? You're doing a book club in 1:30 in the middle of a work day? I support that decision.
You're not here and a warrant may be issued for your arrest. In custody, we have Nell D Rios, John Jet Ellis. I know there was some traffic on the freeway. Kevin Young. Oh, this is turning out to be a bad day for some people. Mark Anthony Rodriguez. Nicholas Cornelius. Thomas Blinko is in custody. Michael Herrera. Thank you. In custody, we have Kenan Brown, Miguel Rangel. Amanda Griffin. In custody, we have Chris Lynn, Derek Reyes.
How do you
Thank
griffin
you.
a man?
David Duenas. Thank you. Michael Ball. I don't know what to do with all those vowels. That's my problem. Delina Glass. In custody, we have Abdul Halik Alanezi, Christopher Morrison.
Here.
On that last name, I closed my left eye. That helped me pronounce it. In custody is James Ray Hernandez, Alberto Soto. Richard Ramos is in custody. MC Reed. We're going to find out what those first two initials stand for. And the 8 is, it's like MC Hammer, and you knew what the MC stood for. All right, Eric Flores is in custody. Bryala Butler. In custody, we have Trinidad Velasquez, Esteban Ramirez, Jordan Robbins, Matthew Dotson, custody, Nell D Rios, custody, Sean Griffin, Luis Camacho.
Here, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, you don't need to be on the first row. That's for people who are late. Cristobal Miranda is in custody. Griselda Rosales. Richard Wallace. John Jet Ellis. Kevin Young. Mark Anthony Rodriguez. Amanda Griffin. Michael Ball. Delina Glass. MC Reed. Bryala Butler. Grisela Rosales. Richard Wallace. All right, is there anyone who came in late or your name was not called? Yes. I'm sorry, what's the first name? Do you know your case number or SID number? Do you know who your attorney is? Have you had contact with your attorney? All right, just remain. We'll make sure you get to see your attorney. Anyone else over here? All right, over here, yes. I'm sorry? Do you know your case number or SID number? Have you had any contact with your attorney? Do you know who your attorney is? All right, we'll make sure that you get to see your attorney today, hopefully. All right, which court is that? We'll let them know you're here. Yes. All right, do you know who your attorney is? Who's your attorney? Leslie Sekwanowicz. All right, have you had any contact with him? All right, do you know your SID number or case number?
Which row, sir? Which row?
1183.
All right, who's with you? All right, I know your mom would have all that information. Thanks, Mom. All right, behind you. Mark Rodriguez. All right. Okay, you need to have a seat on the front row. All right, yes, sir. Have you had any contact with him? All right, just remain. We'll take care of that. All right, everyone. These are the rules of the court. Today is Tuesday. It's going to be a.
I don't need no stinking rules, Judge. Okay. So I'm trying. You know how the other creators, they do a lot of shorts of Judge Boyd, a lot. I'm trying to remember this shirt to see if I can remember some shorts of something good that's going to happen in this docket. And then I'm trying to look at the crowd to see if I can remember any shorts. I can't. So I don't know why this is her most popular docket, but we'll find out.
Great day. The reason why it's going to be a great day is because it's not Monday. So there has been an uptick in COVID. There's an uptick or coming back is leprosy. My understanding, there's an outbreak of leprosy. So I try to keep the courtroom as clean as possible and keep it as least congested as possible. So attorneys, those files over there are for criminal trial division. Just grab your files sitting on the criminal trial division table, which is right here. On this side is family violence files. Just take your files, sit it there, and then have a seat. They're going to call you in the order of appearance. Do not approach the court unless you've conferred with the state and the defense in your, conferred with the state and your client. If your client is in custody, yes, you need to confer with them. Do not approach the coordinator for a reset or continuance. I'm the only person that can give you that. When you conferred and you're ready to proceed with the court, just have the clerk, let the clerk know. The clerk will place your file here, have a seat. I will call you in the order of appearance. The only exception to that rule is if an interpreter is needed. We have so few interpreters that interpreters get leapfrogged to the.
Is this normal? Does she normally start her docket like this?
Front of the line so they can go to another court. When will you need an interpreter? If your client does not wish to communicate in the English language, you're going to need an interpreter. It does not matter if you speak their language, we need an interpreter. If you have someone who is in custody and you request them, do not leave the courtroom because the deputies are in charge of security and they can only have so few inmates in the box. Sir, please do not dress in the courtroom. It's not that type of party here. All right, so when you request your inmate, you can step outside and put it on. When you request your inmate, do not leave because if you leave, guess what? You're being a little bit selfish because that means that if there is another colleague here who wants an inmate brought out, they cannot have them brought out because your client is taking up a seat. This area here, Travis, can you raise your hand? See Travis there, you see that door? That's where inmates come out. Do not block that area. I've already told the deputies if they need to do something for security reasons and you're in the way, oh well. Now, this side on the left, you know what the oh well means. I should say yada, yada, yada. On this side is the court reporter. Diana, can you raise your hand? That's her office. Do you see all this equipment that's sitting there? All of that equipment is attached to a computer. Her equipment costs $10,000. Do not run your hand across that area. Do not lay your files on that area. Do not lean on that area. It's like Pottery Barn. If you break it, you bought it. If you disturb it and she says you broke it, you bought it. And this area to the back is the CLO. Can you raise your hand, Bashan? That is her office. Do not put your items on her desk. Do not sit on her desk. Do not turn your back to her. Because if you turn your back to her and she's sitting down, guess what she sees? She doesn't want to see that. Now, I've given this instruction before, and somebody actually went and sat on her desk and put their papers down. Here's the thing. If you do that, I will make it my business to come to your office unexpectedly. Whether you have a client in your office or not, I will come in your office, sit on your desk, and purposely put some paper down on your desk in front of your client. So please do not do that with her. Does everyone understand the rules of the court? All right, everyone, it's going to be a beautiful day. Be kind and please confer. Bashan, I give that instruction, but people still want to put stuff on your desk. You can accidentally knock it off your desk if they do.
Okay.
Oh.
But Sean, I wonder what Jessica Alvarez is doing. I wonder if she's up there trying to save Lupe's plants. They said Lupe is killing his plant. Oh, they say his plant is dead. I think they said it died from lack of water. Somebody, you know what? I'm going to get Lupe a plant, and you know what it's going to be? It's just going to be a fake plant. No, you can still kill a cactus.
You don't know the Louisiana
Your
story?
client, are you gonna like do a?
But I gave Jessica, when Jessica left, I gave her an orchid. She was already in a relationship, but I gave her an orchid and it was doing fine. Then she left to go on vacation and she said they killed her orchid. So we're going to have to get her another orchid.
Aren't orchids like terribly difficult? Aren't they easy to kill?
Oh, hey, Jessica.
6 years Air Force, he's honorable discharge, 2 years Navy.
Kevin, yes?
It's just doing the like when
Me
you go
too,
to
Monica.
Disney World and you go to every park.
Oh God, if someone gave me a plant as a gift, oh my God, that would be the horrible gift you could give me. Like now you gave me this plant. Now I have to keep it alive forever and ever and ever not to hurt your feelings because you gave me this plant. Oh my gosh. No one ever, listen, if you give me a plant, you are sentencing that plant to die, not me. If someone gives me a plant as a gift, they don't like that plant. That plant must have pissed them off because it is not my responsibility for your feelings because you got me a plant. That's your fault. That's on you.
I enjoy hard copies.
He's on CWI, so that's
I mean, I think it's good that he served. I mean, he's like,
maybe you could see if you have contact with.
CJ, I'd kill that too. Ha! You're right. The cats would never let me have a
But Sean,
plant. Ever.
You're all okay with this person? Yes.
That lawyer looks a little familiar. Maybe he was in a short.
She can be by Zoom, but I have some questions about this traveling situation. Okay, so I'm just going to put compliance.
Oh, that explains her statement, KS. Thank you.
I mean, may I sit here temporarily, my name.
Do you have to do it together? Do you have to grow the orchid and get it to bloom together? Like you both have to work on it together? Okay, not together. Now I want to get an orchid just to see if I could. So much responsibility. No, 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 no.
Waiting on Brittany. She probably don't know this. Y'all do that in all.
How did you find that out, Tona? Huh? Gotcha. I just will never have a bloomin' orchid. Never. Guess I can't get in a relationship. Damn. Oh no, I'm ruined. How will I ever do it alone?
Yes, you are.
Should I fast forward it? I can't see any spikes on the line, which is frustrating. I'll wait. I'll fast forward it till someone comes up. She's gone. Good call. Chaos, because look, 29 minutes later, someone comes up.
If you'll come forward.
I should not date then. I should not date. That sealed it. Now I know.
All right. Were you able to get in touch with your attorney or no?
He never texted me back. I've been texting him for the past week.
All right. And can you check with the clerk?
On garden ones, you see if you can look on and see if this case is free and valid or not.
We'll have an attorney for you.
12387.
Is Bear County close enough to Harris County that it's possible to see one of their lawyers here?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think you have all the.
She said they have it.
I guess it's possible then. It is possible. Not probable, but possible.
Today was supposed to be the day, last day.
Is this case indicted?
Yes,
Yes.
his last name was July 18th, but he never, that was his deadline. There's no.
Could you pull his file for me?
Yeah.
All right, just have a seat. And then before we go, follow the call of the other people. Giovanni Flemings. Giovanni Flemings. Nicholas Carrion. Yes, if you come forward.
Yes, and she's not.
All right. That's correct, right?
That's the two, pre-writing.
Mhm.
And which is my name.
And you haven't had contact with him?
I think that's him. The blue.
No.
That's not him.
No, that's not him.
But
All right, we'll see if we can get him here so you can have contact with him.
So.
That's you. Now we got a Deputy Laura. What's going on over there?
Squeaky mouse.
Amy, I never want anyone to say, well, I'm sick and we got it from the 187. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Well, now that I know what you don't want us to say, I'm gonna have everyone tell you that.
I think it's definitely the 144th is successful, right?
Yeah.
Did everybody get it again over there?
Oh, gosh.
They did.
Brandon started out with.
Mhm.
And then advanced family law is a big super.
Oh, wow.
I think it was 1,800 people.
Well, I know someone who went on a cruise, and of the 32 people who went with them, 18 got COVID.
So 18 was more.
Just filed the virtual application allowed.
Okay.
So that was referred over to
Okay.
So.
All right. Nicholas, could I see you and your mom, please?
She found him an
Hi.
attorney already?
So, hello. So his attorney filed a motion for an examining trial. So that's going to be heard in Judge Carruthers Court. Do they have a date for it? They don't have a date for it set yet. But so he's filed that. In this court, we don't have pre-indictment cases. The only time pre-indictment cases come here is if someone requested it. So once your case gets indicted, that's when you'll start coming to court unless your attorney wishes for you to come. And how you know your case is indicted, it'll have a CR number to it. So it'll be maybe 2023, then you'll see the letter CR. That means that it's been indicted. So have you been able to get in touch with him at all?
yes, he said it was a federal court that we were gonna come here after.
All right, so if you want to wait for him here, you can wait for him here. But since he's already filed the motion for an examining trial, unless he wants something to happen with your case, nothing's going to happen to your case today. So you may want to text him and see if he wants you to stay here. Otherwise, you can let your bondsman know that you showed up today.
Okay.
And that your case is really not on the docket today.
Okay. Do we need any documentation to take with us
No.
today or?
If there's an issue where the bondsman thinks he didn't show, you can have them call the court.
Okay.
All right, but we don't have a date to give you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day. Hey, enjoy the rest of the day with your son now. All right.
Don't send him away because we have. It is that one day. It wasn't normal with owls. I don't know. There were people who order like food.
All right, can you call his attorney and
Yes.
see if he?
Yes.
All right, Mr.
Yes.
Green, we have you set for today and we'll have your attorney here, okay? Giovanni Flemings. John Jett Ellis. John Jett Ellis. Are you John Jett Ellis? Oh, just have a seat. I'm making sure you're here. You were late. Amanda Griffin. All right.
And then the next grandchild being born, I mean, my mom's been waiting for this moment, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then you get a time to spend so much time with them, you know?
Mhm.
All right. Alberto Soto.
Raise the box a little, Judge.
Come down, sir. All right. And Mr. Ross, you over here and your client's in the middle.
That's right. You have to tell me everything.
That's okay. It keeps my mind sharp. All right. Who's the prosecutor on Alberto Soto? It's an aggravated robbery. Where are we on discovery?
I think I have it all. I've got to review. There's some videos that I've got to review.
Okay. And has an offer been tendered?
It has.
All right, so I'm going to give you a plea deadline, Mr. Soto. And I'm going to set your plea deadline date in September. On that day, you need to let the court know whether or not you're accepting the state's offer. Do you understand? All right, how old are you?
63.
All right, I'm going to set you for September 11th. And on that day, you need to let the court know whether or not you're accepting the state's plea. Of course, if you decide to enter a plea bargain agreement and your counsel wants it placed on the docket sooner than that, then he can do that.
I'll come see. I've got to look at all the videos. 5 years ago. They won't give it to you. I'll come see you after look at the videos. I'll come see you look up, okay?
Mr. Ross, have a great day.
Thank you, ma'am, I will. You always cheer me up.
Aw.
You always got positive.
Hey, you know what? We have to live this life, whether we want to live it or not. And
Of course,
there's no harm in being joyful.
of course, you're putting on a show for your mom too.
Oh, no, my mom, let me just tell you, my mom always tells us that one, things could always be worse.
Absolutely.
And two, what have you got to be, sad about? Why shouldn't you be happy? She said, you're currently alive.
All you gotta do is walk around the streets and see all the handicapped people, the sick people, the
Well-
hurt people. That's all you gotta do.
My mom also says that the only time you have a problem is if you have a problem that money can't solve. And when you think about it, if you have a problem that money can solve, it's not really a problem because it can be solved. But if there's a health issue and money can't solve that, that's a problem. So anytime it's a problem that money can't solve, that's a real problem.
Quick story. I got a son rides motorcycles.
Mhm.
About 4 weeks ago, he hit a deer. Destroyed his bike, got put in a ditch, ended up with 5 broken ribs, something wrong with his back. Went to hospital. That was about 4 weeks. He's already bought a new motorcycle. He's out trying to ride it. He did the same thing 10 years ago. In other words, I'm gonna tell you now, I had a grandchild one time. She was little. She hurt herself. She started crying. I said, sweetheart, no blood. You can wiggle your fingers. Nothing broken. Sometimes you just have to get up and get on with stuff. A few weeks later, I was in Houston playing with her. I played with her. We bumped heads. I started, oh, gee, Dad. Sometimes you just have to get up and keep going.
Yeah.
Right back.
You know,
But that's the way it is. You just gotta live life and you go forward.
that's it.
Thank you. I'll see.
All right, have a good one. Who's here on Jordan Robbins?
I am, Your Honor. Mr. Ross, Mr. Ross.
You sign it.
All right. Hello, everyone.
Good morning, Your Honor.
I recognize all the attorneys. Hello. Oh, there's somebody new here. Who's new here?
Yes, Your Honor. Rick Foster. I represent one of the physicians whose documents been requested.
Okay,
Dr.
so,
Rodriguez.
all right, and who is the prosecutor on this case?
I am, Your Honor. It was not my motion. The hospital.
Oh, no. Okay. So,
What day is it?
all right, everyone, please whisper. So, other than this hearing that we're about to have with regards to the subpoena, is there any other discovery that the state has in their possession that you need?
Your Honor, seconds before they were called up, I was advising that there was some kind of records that came in on Friday. I think it might be related to this subpoena. I haven't had a chance to review it. I was going to run upstairs and grab it.
All right, so let's see if that's it, because then you will have already turned it over to the state, if that's what it is.
We didn't turn over anything, Judge. We're asking to quash the subpoena.
Well, no, she's saying
Well, let me
that
go
she's
check.
received
It might be
something.
something separate.
On the form we got on e-discovery, it just said notice of additional discovery, but that it was checkmarked like medical records. I think it was handwritten in, and I didn't have a chance yet to talk with them about what that is.
So
I think
let's-
We were also awaiting the remainder of the pediatrician records of the child, so it could be that too.
All right, so let's see what it is in case it is this, because sometimes people accidentally do things. And if they've accidentally already turned it over, then that's a problem not on my plate. So she's gonna go check that, then I'll call you all back up as soon as she sees what records they are.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you send? They could be. Oh, yes. But it's all that. Marina like puts on my chair. Yes, we're looking.
All right, are the parties ready on Nell D Rios? All right, court is calling 2022 CR 11792, State of Texas versus Nell D Rios. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Defense,
Albert Chidas for Ms. Rios.
are you Nell D Rios?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Nell D Rios who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 11792 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 less than 1 gram on April 19, 2023 for a period of 2 years? Is that you?
I do gotta say, I don't remember. I do have a head injury, but
All right. She doesn't remember that she was placed on deferred adjudication. Do you know when she had this head injury? Was it before or after she was
it
placed on
was-
probation?
It was before, Judge, and she did remember earlier when we were talking. It's something that I was talking with the state and with probation about. She does have some deficits. She goes to Center for Healthcare Services for treatment.
All right. So do y'all think she's competent?
She has been, this is the first, she says she doesn't remember being on probation. And we had actually talked about trying to help her. Because she was homeless, there's some issues that came up. She's on SSI for her head injury, but she lost her ID. And when that happened, she got evicted from housing. So we could work something out with Haven for Hope. Get them to help her get her ID.
So
Temporarily.
are you all looking to withdraw the motion and alternate main conditions?
Judge, we thought that it would be better to come and have the motion heard, but again, that's up to you.
I think it would be best probably to withdraw and alternate main conditions.
Your Honor, we were looking to maybe getting some evaluations done while she was in custody.
Ah. So what evaluations are we looking at?
He seems like a good one for her, though, right? Because he's soft-spoken and tentative. And she doesn't remember everything, allegedly.
A TAP
Mental
and
health.
mental health evaluation.
My only concern is I understand y'all want to do that in custody, but she's telling me she doesn't remember signing conditions or being on probation. She doesn't have a place to stay?
She was living under a bridge when she was arrested.
All right. So here's my question for you. One or two things can happen. You can remain in custody. While in custody, you will be evaluated. We can reset the motion to revoke, and you can be evaluated for the mental health caseload. Would you like to do that?
I already know that that I'm not capable of, that I cannot. Like, you have to tell me all over again, because I didn't understand it.
All right, let's do this. Why don't we see whether or not the mental health court will accept her? I know they only do pretrial diversions, but if nobody's going to object to it, I'm willing to do a motion for new trial. And we can start all over, because I see I'm not the person who took this plea. So if you would check with mental health court to see if they'll accept her, because that may be the better placement for her, because I think she's going to need one-on-one care. So if you'll check with mental health court and let them know, and you'll have to let them know that she's currently on deferred adjudication, but I'm willing, if nobody objects, to hear a motion for new trial, grant the motion for new trial, because the key is to get her the mental health treatment. And this is a possession less than a gram case.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. So is everybody on board with that?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Judge.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset you for 2 weeks. There may not be anything completed in 2 weeks' time because mental health court will have to interview you, but I just don't want to lose track of you in the system. Okay. Do you have any questions?
No,
All right. Do you have any family?
I don't. I have that. Sometimes I don't even have money to buy me a meal.
Okay.
I haven't been able to have a bank account with Bank of America, but because I don't have an ID, because when I got arrested, I was in my apartment. And it's a long story. But I had gotten a better criminal trespassing in my apartment, and that's why I got arrested for this case. I'm sorry for it.
Oh no.
And then we came to court and went through all this process, but being out, I don't even have money to buy me something to eat. or pay for most of them because of everything I've lost. And I got arrested at the motel. And I know that I have had issues with mental health since I was 10 years old.
Okay. All right. So we're going to give you a 2-week reset. And that's just so I won't lose track of you. So now we have a plan. We're going to try to get you in the mental health court and probation. Could you see about the mental health case evaluation while she's in custody, just in case that doesn't work out?
Yes, Sean.
All right. Is there anything else?
No, you're.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 2-week reset on Nell D Rios, please. You're welcome. All right, so we're going to put it down for August 29th.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Deputy, before you take her back, Ms. Ferguson, can you give her a reset form so she'll remember?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Again, I had difficulty this morning trying to get my bearing on where was at. Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
I had difficulty this morning getting my bearing on where the courtroom was at.
Okay, all right, so now you know where it
Yes,
is.
ma'am.
All right.
That'll never happen again.
All right, so where are we on this case?
It's a first setting, Judge. I've spoken to my client. There seem to be some parole issues that we need to get to the bottom of before we can negotiate any kind of offer.
Okay,
So we just need time to figure that stuff out.
all right. And so he has a parole hearing.
No, Judge, he's on parole. They haven't issued a violation. They haven't issued a blue warrant, anything like that. So we want to kind of tiptoe to make sure that whatever deal we take isn't a moot point.
Okay. All right, Ms. Ferguson,
Okay.
on this case, give me a 45-day reset.
Yes, ma'am. Discovery, Judge?
You can put it down as discovery.
I can do September 28th.
All right, September 28th, just get the reset form, then you're excused. If for any reason he has a parole hearing or something on that date, just let the court know.
I appreciate it, Judge. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. And whenever you all are ready on Robbins, just let me know.
Yeah, it just says patient.
We are up to 546 homeless people in Lancaster, which is pretty high for us. It has grown in the last year by a lot.
Oh, yes, I saw it.
I can get back to him by the end of the week.
Okay, all right.
That's when I needed to look at the other ones.
All right, thank you.
Hi, Tristan. Are you homeless?
All right, so.
Tristan.
So the last time we were here, there was some discovery on mental health issues.
So, Your Honor,
And then it was supposed to be a referral to mental health court.
that, I apologize, Your Honor, I didn't know about that update.
I go to the VA for mental health, and I have been since 2008. While I was active duty
Okay.
and after as well.
Yes, Your Honor, and
we're trying to obtain that information so that we can present it for the state for possible mitigation.
All right. So is this going to be a referral to mental health court or no? Because the last time we were here, there was supposed to be a referral to mental health court. And this happened in July. So has that been done?
No, Your Honor. I need, if I can reapproach Your Honor and get better information, but I don't.
All right, so I can tell you all that was supposed to be done, the referral to mental health court. Now, if he's a veteran, if you all want to see if Veteran Treatments Court is willing to accept him, you can also see that. And if that's the case, then we'll have someone from Veterans Treatment Court come down now.
Okay, Your Honor. If I can just step back.
Sure. Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. All right, Robbins.
Yeah, it is, Tristan. It's hard. Life is hard.
All right, are you all ready to go on the record?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the court is calling 2022 CR 11724, State of Texas versus Jordan Robbins. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Brittany Mitchell for the state.
Amy Owen for the defense.
All right. And the other two attorneys who are here?
Yes, Judge. Brandon Wong for Alexander Reed.
All right, so everybody, please do not whisper because the court reporter cannot hear. So,
Brandon Wong for Alexander Reed.
Yes, Your Honor. Rick Foster here for Dr. Javier Rodriguez.
all right. So before we get into the reason for the other two attorneys being present, I want to make sure that you have all the discovery from the state that the state has in its possession.
That the state has in its possession, I believe so, Your Honor. I do not know if that's what is in their possession is comprehensive of the order of the court of what was ordered to be turned over. I had not looked at that yet, since we do have a final discovery, I believe, setting, I think it's on the 24th.
On the
It's the 24th.
So this was set for the motion to quash today, and we already have a discovery setting set on the 24th.
Okay. All right. So let's go over the motion then. And I have a first amended motion.
Yes, Judge. Do you need a copy?
Oh, I have this. And did you file a motion as well, or is
I
this?
did not, Your Honor. Found out about it yesterday, but we're subject to this motion because we're the doctor, one of the doctors that is being asked to produce records for Mr. Wong's client,
No.
Ms. Reed.
No, no, Monica. Monica, I got this. Let's go. That other lawyer, Chinny, that other lawyer is going to quit practicing law. Yep, I'm going to destroy them. Kit Kat, I'm going to go over there, and those lawyers are not going to understand what's going on.
Your
So
Honor,
defense.
Your Honor, so as the court's aware, we have argued, sort of argued this prior to the court, and we're not on a fishing expedition to for all of her medical
I would be late, but only to show the judge I'm in charge.
records, but what we are interested in and looking for are medical records that occur between January 1st of 2022 up through January 31st of 2022.
All right. Do y'all want to write this down, what she's asking for?
I can get it.
Okay.
Let Mr. Wong know. So there's American Health Imaging on January 6th, 2022, January 18th with Dr. Nivra Beta, January 21st with Dr. Malhorta, and January 31st with North Central Baptist Hospital ER. And then we know that the outcry in this case is February 8th and 9th. And the reason we're asking for this, Your Honor, is that the mother of the complainant suffers from a frontal traumatic brain injury. We know that occurred in 2012. And those, because of, without revealing too much of our defensive strategy in this case, there's information contained within the case file of the civil discovery and within the court-ordered psychological evaluation by Dr. Richard Tice that gives us reason to believe that there could be exculpatory information contained within mother's medical records. Mother is outcry witness in this case. And we believe that what is contained within those records could be exculpatory. We're asking for the court to do it. We're not asking for them to be turned over. We're asking if the court would do an in-camera review of these records to see if there's anything relevant to this case in terms of symptoms and diagnoses of what happened within the 30 days of outcry. And that's what we're requesting.
All right. And state,
Yes.
are you planning on calling this witness as an outcry witness or calling this witness at all?
She would be the outcry witness, Your Honor. And there, we had a hearing previously on this, and our position as to why we did not feel that these records were necessary was because she is just the outcry witness. She's not, the allegations themselves come from the child. The child said these allegations multiple times. And it's just very attenuated from how there could be any relevancy. It's kind of a, well, there might be something in there. And we don't know that there is. And it's the state's view that it's outside our duties to provide, which is why they chose to subpoena independently.
Well, the court's question, this brain injury, did it occur before or after the alleged outcry?
Before.
About 10 years before.
All right.
Judge, obviously, they're asking for my client's protected HIPAA information. It's just clearly a fishing expedition. The subpoena is defective on its face. They actually didn't even follow the procedure. They didn't serve my client. They never served my client with the actual subpoena for any of the records they're asking for. The subpoena is incorrect because it doesn't even list her name correctly, her birthday correctly. So again, no one can even provide the information they want because again, it's just defective on its face.
But obviously, you know.
Obviously, I know about it, but and
'Cause
that's
you're
why we're
here.
here. But the reality is, Your Honor, as the state said, none of this information is remotely relevant. They're just trying to simply fish. My client, again, she's one of many outcry witnesses that have heard the child's statement. She's not the victim. She's not saying this happened to her.
But this is the person that the state is calling as an outcry.
I get it, Judge. But again, she's not the only one. And then they're still able to have my client on the stand, ask her whatever she wants, whatever they want. You know, that is, we all know that is how it works. And so they're able to get whatever information.
We are an entire team ready to take cases off of their caseload. Just pass them out. KS, you can have the first one. Mom is also ex-wife. I don't know. It sounds like he hurt a child, so I hope he went to jail.
They're trying to link
Or
something
worse.
that happened 10 years ago and saying, well, now she got some sort of mental handicap where she is now convincing her child. And, you know, that's their strategy. It's not even a secret. They're trying to say that she has influenced her child to say that these allegations have occurred to her. It's a stretch to say the least, Your Honor. And so again, it's just harassment on the part of, you know, they're just making my client spend countless dollars and time fighting this thing. She has nothing to do with it. All she did, she made a report and that's it. She's out of it. And so again, for them to now seek all of her records, you know, now they're cutting it down. Originally it was her entire medical file, her entire medical records. And I understand they just want a couple visits here and there. But again, Your Honor, my client's still going to have to produce them. It's a hassle. There is nothing relevant.
It just caught up to my brain. What's going on? What? Wait, what? They are asking for the medical records of the person who just reported the incident? So like if, and that's all they're using her for. They used her as the person who reported the incident. They're not going to ask this person any other questions or anything. They're asking for her medical records. All right. KS, I know you gave us more information right there. The outcry witness was the ex-wife. But regardless, all she did was report what was told to her. She didn't see it or anything. I mean, if I saw a motorcycle accident right on the street, I saw a car hit a motorcycle, and I called the police, they wouldn't ask for my medical records because I'm a witness. If she's a witness, because she's an ex and they were in a custody battle. Okay, still, all she did, like, her whole job in this case was just to report the incident. So they don't need her medical records. That's crazy. That's crazy.
They come from this, and they're accusing it's possibly exculpatory. They don't know. There's nothing other than just their speculation. It's just pure speculation that they can come up here and say, you know, we just want to harass this lady to get these records just so we might be able to strengthen our defense. And again, as the prosecution has said, it's just not relevant.
Okay. And do you have an argument?
Your Honor, we just merely support the patient, Dr. Rodriguez's patient, Ms. Reed. It's her record. She doesn't want to produce them. We don't want to produce them. And it sounds like from the summary that was given by defense counsel, they're not even asking for Dr. Rodriguez's records at this point. Is that correct? Even though okay, so we have a subpoena, but so we need protection from that subpoena. I can file a separate motion, or we can agree on the record today that it's, or as the court determines, that's subpoena.
Just 1 second, because I'd like to.
Oh, yes.
Cut to the point.
Okay.
So this attorney, his patient, or his doctor.
Yes, sir.
Are there any records that you want from this doctor?
I don't believe so, Your Honor. However, since we don't have any, we don't know if it references, any type of diagnosis or treatment that's referred back to that. But these specifically, what I read are what we're requesting.
All right. So here's the thing. Number one, he's saying that the subpoena is improper on its face because it doesn't have the correct name, the correct date of birth. I think we all know who it is and who we're here for. If you want to make another trip down to the courthouse and they can correct the name and the date of birth, they can do that. But I can tell you what my ruling is going to be. What my ruling is going to be is, yes, I need to see it in camera inspection, and I will make a determination of whether it's relevant or not. If I deem that it's not relevant from the in-camera inspection, then that will be the end of it. But I can't make a determination on whether or not a record is relevant or not until I see it. So just listen to everybody's argument. I've listened to your argument, but I need to see what it is. So she is telling me she has narrowed it down to this specific thing. And my understanding from both sides, or let me make it clear to everybody, that's the specific thing. We're not going outside of that specific thing. So counsel, if there is something that you feel that the attorney who's here today, that there's something that they have, let them know specifically what it is.
Good job.
And then if you all will present it to the court, not to the state, not to the defense, just present it to me, I will review it. And then I will make a determination whether it's relevant or not. And my understanding.
See, Chinny, I would have been different. If I was over here and she asked for the medical records of one of your witnesses, I would have punched her in the throat. But you were right in calling that hearing. Yeah.
From defense, they're no longer asking for the entirety of the record, which I would think the entirety of the record would not be relevant. But the specific part she's asking for, I'll review them and make a decision on that. So, first question. Are you going to want me to rule that on its face because it has the wrong date of birth, wrong name? And just say,
face, Judge, honestly, yes, Your Honor. They need to refile it.
All right. So
then I'll ask my client, once they serve a proper subpoena, to provide said documents, and then because I understand what your ruling is, but obviously I can't agree to release her records when it's just not been properly done.
All right. So when will you have your subpoena ready?
Today.
All right. So she's going to have her subpoena ready today. So while she's getting her subpoena ready, if y'all can get those records ready for the time frame, if you give them the time frame, it's not, I read very quickly. It's not going to take me long to do it and to review everything.
And Your Honor, I think the other issue would be that in order for anybody to get the records, that the court would need to order Mr. Wong's client to sign a HIPAA release to the actual entities to be able to release the records to the court.
I'm not going to order her to sign a HIPAA release.
Okay.
So
once we get the subpoena and then the court, we would direct the entity to send the records directly to the court.
Yes.
Okay.
And then if you all are able to get the records directly to make the process move quicker and bring them to me, and I will review them in camera. And as I said before, When I review things in camera, I really review them in camera. Defense doesn't see it, state doesn't see it, her client's not going to see it. I'll be the only person who's seeing it.
May I address?
Sure.
Your Honor, pursuant to HIPAA and the CFRs underneath that, we have, if it's a third-party subpoena, to be able to release the records, we need to be ordered to produce those records. And then there needs to be provisions that they're prohibited from using the records and disclosing them outside the litigation, and they're required to return the records upon the conclusion of the proceedings. So
Here's
I
my
drafted,
thing.
may I pass something up to the court?
Sure. But you may pass it.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, I don't believe in crossing bridges until they're built.
Yes.
So the first thing we need to do is, if you all will confer on the date she's speaking about,
yes,
and then she can have her new subpoena, and you all just get the records prepared for the court. And if you all can have the records and bring them to me, because sometimes when things are mailed to the court, it goes to 6 different places. People don't read 187 4th floor with a suite number. So it goes to different places. And so nobody else will read it, just me. If y'all will bring it to me, and if you could put it in a sealed envelope that says judge only on it, nobody else will open it. The staff will not open it. It'll go specifically to me.
And can we go ahead and submit an agreed order
Whoa,
on how those records are?
Stop. Wait, you can't do that. Wait, the judge can't. Okay, wait. I thought the judge was not allowed to look at anything that went to the courthouse until it was put in front of them by an attorney, blah, blah, blah. So the staff looks at everything first to make sure, or she's just going to get ex parte letters all of the time. All they're going to have to do is write judge only on the envelope. I don't get it. That didn't make sense. It's fine. They must be planning something big. That's what worries me. It's when they're really quiet that it's really scary to be in this house. I don't know what's about to happen.
Are being tendered up to you because you've directed us to do it.
Sure.
And
If you
put
all
it
can-
with the documents.
Yes.
Okay. You okay with that?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. And then she'll get the subpoena. But I will tell you, our next court date in this court for discovery matters are August 24th. So if you all can have all those records to me before August 24th, that would be great. If not, I can read it on August 24th, but I just like to have leisure reading before that date.
Okay.
All right. So August 24th, does anybody need anything else?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
All right. And if there's not any objections from the defense, if you all want to appear by Zoom, you're more than welcome to appear by Zoom, as long as I have the records to review in camera. Is there going to be any objection?
No, ma'am.
All right. So if you all would like to appear by Zoom, just let the court know. The court coordinator will give you the Zoom link.
That'll work. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be seated?
Yes.
Thank you.
And Caroline, can you make sure that's in the on the form for August 24th? Luis Camacho.
Macho Camacho. Sorry. That was anyway. I got a job yesterday, guys. I can't tell you where or what because there's assholes watching my stream. But I got a job yesterday. Here's what I could tell you. There are 2 shows. The morning show and the evening show every day. And that's where I'll be working. I'll be working in a place where there's 2 shows to put on. Doesn't that sound fun? Just that part right there. Doesn't that sound fun? Yes. Yes, it does. Thank you.
President Counsel, Your Honor.
Hello.
Let me just come on.
All right. Where are we on this case?
Judge, defense is asking us to look into some other issues. It's something to do with the bar where this all happened and possible records of the security guard. We're gonna try and reach out to someone, but
All right. So what discovery is it actually that's needed?
It's any potential disciplinary or formal complaints filed against the security officer who is the complaining witness in this case. There were
Okay.
specific details provided in the discovery I do have so far, where there potentially may have been other instances of misconduct by the security officer. So I'm asking the state to look into that and provide that to me.
See, now if I was a normal streamer, Kit Kat, I would be in trouble right now because, I have to work. But I stream at 4:30 in the morning. There's no job I could get that would interrupt the stream. Nothing. Nope. The stream is fine. OJ stream is fine. It's just the videos that might suffer a little bit. We'll see.
All right, we're going to recall this on September 11th.
If I may, Your Honor.
Yes.
On that particular day, I do have a doctor's appointment with my wife. She is going to be potentially going into labor.
So which day would you prefer in September? 18th?
That would probably be better. If it doesn't happen that day, I should be available on the 18th.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Caroline, could you give them a reset form on Camacho for discovery September 18th?
When I get tired.
All right, thank you.
Judge.
Thanks for dressing appropriately for court. Are the parties ready on Christopher Morrison or no?
Again.
All right, Trinidad Velasquez.
This is her most popular docket. And I don't know why yet. I haven't seen anything to make it popular yet. I mean, it's fine. I'm not complaining. I'm just wondering why it's her most famous. Maybe
Hello.
this is it.
Good morning. So in this case, do you have all the discovery?
I believe all discovery has been uploaded to e-discovery for counsel.
All right, has an offer been tendered?
An offer has been tendered, Your Honor. We are still conferring regarding a possible referral to mental health court.
All right,
or,
when
I'm
is-
sorry, to Veterans Court, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
All right. Bashan, can you have Herman perhaps come down? All right, just have a seat in the box and we'll see if we can get somebody from Veterans Treatment Court down to see if he's even eligible.
All right, may I be excused to go to another court?
Yes,
Thank you.
and so that's for Morrison and Velasquez.
I think at this point,
Sean Griffin.
I would turn down a job that interfered with this YouTube channel. I just would.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. Why are we here today?
Just a quick bond hearing, Judge.
Okay,
We're just looking to do tracking only.
all right, who's the prosecutor? Court is calling 2023 CR 6161, state is Texas versus Sean Griffin. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Travis Banks for the state of Texas.
Defense?
Samuel Lyles for defense.
All right, we're here for a motion to modify bond conditions. They're requesting tracking only. Do you have an objection, state?
Without further information, yes.
All right, have you conferred?
Judge, we have conferred. He's currently on partial because he does have a full-time job, but he just actually graduated from barber school.
Yes.
And so he's looking to do tracking only to be basically a barber that can travel around and do haircuts, because currently he's just in his mom's bathroom doing the haircuts. Yep. And I do have one witness, Judge.
All right, if you'll call your witness.
Takesha Harris.
All right, and you want to put your drink down?
That's how I started this channel too, because like at 4:30 every morning, my neighbor across the street leaves his house. And I used to work at a university. Tristan used to work. I was in IT, and I remember laying in bed every single night, tossing and turning and tossing and turning, trying to sleep, trying desperately to sleep, can't sleep. Every morning I would hear my neighbor start his car at 4:30 every morning. I was like, oh no. Nope, not going to get any sleep today. I got to be at work soon. So I decided, instead of just tossing and turning every night, which sucked, I just really hated it, that I would just live stream instead. I mean, if I'm going to be awake anyway, I am going to do something with that time. So I started live streaming so I don't toss and turn upstairs.
Yeah, sorry.
Sure, no problem. Everyone needs to whisper. Can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Taquisha Harris.
All right, defense.
Ms. Harris, you know why we're here. What's your relationship with Sean Griffin?
I have his 5th child.
I'm sorry,
I
what?
have a child with him.
Okay.
And how many children does he have?
He has 5.
And in regards to his financial situation and the children, can you just tell the judge what's going on?
Well, ever since this has started, it has put a dent on everything. My daughter goes to IDEA, so they have no buses, so to pick up and drop off has been hard because I have no one to do it, so I haven't been able to really work. Financially wise, he hasn't been able to really do anything because he can't go anywhere, provide how he used to. I have photos of how much of an active father he is to all of his kids. He has 4 with someone else, and then he has 1 with me. He gets his kids all the time. We just had them. It's just we haven't been getting them a lot because he can't go anywhere, and I don't want them just to be sitting in the house. But I just need help with being a parent, and most of this for him to be there for his kid, because he missed my daughter's graduation. My daughter had surgery. He couldn't go. He missed his oldest son graduation to go to high school. So just want help. He's not a violent person.
And Ms. Harris, in regards to his children, does he financially support them?
Yes.
And how is the GPS hindering his ability for the children?
This is the first school year. He didn't get to get anything for the kid because we've been having to pay for things. So he won't go back to jail because he was behind on his bail's bond and stuff like that. And me and his mom have been doing as much as we could.
And what are his sources of income?
He was working. He had just got promoted at his job at security, but he lost that. So he just started working at Toyota and barber. He is a really good barber. That's where most of the money was coming from. And he just passed his test. So, but there's so much that he can do.
So he's a licensed barber. Is he traveling around? How is he doing haircuts?
Right now, he was doing them in his mom's restroom because he can't go anywhere. And he really can't.
How the hell am I supposed to fall asleep, Twitchy, if somebody's standing there watching me? Like how? Like how do people go to a sleep study when they know that there are people watching them or there are cameras on them while they're trying to sleep? Hell no, I didn't get a sleep study. That's the last thing I would ever get. I wouldn't be able to fall asleep.
Can't cut at school that much anymore because he graduated.
And if he's able to travel, is that going to help him make more money for his children?
Yes, and to be there for them to pick up from school or anything.
Thank you, Ms. Harris. No more questions, Your Honor.
Any questions?
Yes. What hours does he need to be able to travel to?
That it just depends. Different people call different times. And oh, I'm so sorry. Different people call at different times. And with helping with my daughter from school, she has to be at school at 7:45 and school ends at 3:45. But we get there a little early because she goes to IDEA and they don't have no school buses, so the lines be long. It just really depends on who calls and asks him. Sometimes he goes in the middle of the night, sometimes it's during the day. It's just he makes more traveling because there's not really a lot of barber that travels.
So he wants to be able to travel around even in the middle of the night to cut hair.
Well, right now he works overnight and then he works during the day also. He works 2 weeks in the morning, 2 weeks at night, and then it switches back 2 weeks in the morning, 2 weeks at night. But my main thing is to be there for his kids also because I'm literally a single parent and his mom works at a school too. So she works at a different district. So her hours are the same as the hours that I need help with.
And do you two reside in the same household or?
Not anymore, no. He lives with his mom because of.
And so you also want him to be able to take the children to school and get
Yes.
home from school.
Like he missed my daughter's graduation and my daughter had surgery, a major surgery, and I had to literally do it alone and take care of her because he couldn't be there to help.
Okay, no further questions.
All right, anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
All right, you can come back here. All right, any other witnesses?
No, Your Honor.
All right, the court will hear argument.
Your Honor, in regards to his situation, he's a very involved parent. He has 5 children. He's trying to be there for them, not just financially, but to take them to basketball practice, make sure they're in school, doctor, excuse me, doctor's appointments, whatever it is. In addition, he does have a full-time job at the Toyota plant, but to support 5 children, it's not exactly making ends meet. So he needs to be able to travel as a licensed barber so he can go around and do his haircuts and make extra money.
State.
Your Honor, with regard to the school participation, the state does have no objection to him, helping out with taking the kids to school and that sort of thing. With regard to the mobile barber business, during business hours, that sounds like a fine activity to be doing. I am a little concerned that the witness did say that even in the middle of the night, sometimes he'll be out cutting hair. I don't think the court should approve that, but doing barber business during normal business hours, I don't think the state objects to that.
All right, so I will allow you to work upon proof of employment and work hours and to attend all children's school and medical appointments. Your work hour, it's going to be a curfew for that unless it's Toyota. And I think, what time would you like the curfew?
I mean, for the barbering business, I guess 6 p.m. would maybe reasonable.
Here's why I would have an issue with getting a sleep study done. And here's where I have an issue with, okay, I do not mean to say that I am smarter than doctors. I am not smarter than any doctors. I never will be. But when I'm tired, I go to sleep. And I sleep until I'm not tired anymore, and then I wake up right now. I don't have to fall asleep at 9 p.m. every night and wake up at 6 a.m. or whatever. That just doesn't work for me. That is not how I live. So when I'm tired, I just go to sleep, and then I wake up when I'm done and I keep working. And sometimes that's 2 hours. Sometimes that's 14 hours. It depends. It's not a straight 8 hours of sleep every night like doctors say. But I feel like, just logically, if you just go to sleep when you're tired and then wake up when you're not tired, that you're doing what's best for your body, right? I mean, it feels like they push you into this. You have to get 8 hours of sleep at night, and human beings are not nocturnal, so you can't do it during the day. It has to be at night, and science and studies show that this is when REM happens. Okay, I'm not saying I'm smarter than doctors. I am not. That might all be correct, but I feel that when my body tells me I'm tired, I go to sleep, and then I wake up when I'm done is just fine. It's working fine for me, and that's how I do it.
Yes, are you able to do that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, work hour curfew as a barber. Will be 6 p.m.
And Judge, could we just note, because I've talked to pretrial in situations like this before, and they want to see an LLC or some DBA on behalf, but he's going to be a sole proprietor because it's his own business. There's no way to put a note that he's a licensed barber. And
If you would speak to the coordinator, she'll have pretrial services office.
There's another thing too, and this is facts. This is real. This isn't just like. So I was a single mom. I still am a single mom, but they're older now. But I was a single mom. So, sleep you go through guilt when you sleep because the dishes aren't done, the laundry's not done. You need to do this. You need to do that. This isn't done yet. So to let yourself fall asleep, there's guilt involved in that. Oh, you shouldn't be just laying around doing nothing. You didn't get anything done today. You didn't get enough done today. So after X amount of year after year after year after year after year of nothing being done, and then you're sleeping anyway, it's like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I know every single mother in chat, and probably married mothers, understand what I'm saying, and fathers too, Donald. That sleep becomes a luxury at some points in your life, and then when you get past those points, it's still hard. It's just still hard because of that.
Zoom in. If you know who is pretrial services officer, we'll have them zoom in, and so they'll understand the court's order.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
All right, so just talk to the court coordinator about that, and she'll have them zoom in.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, is there anything else?
No, Your Honor. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Hi, thank you. Oh, it is these two gentlemen. So one is in custody and one is on bond.
Okay, Judge, I'll take a look.
All right, thank you. Nicholas Cornelius. And then after that, it will be Griselda Rosales. All right, who is the prosecutor on this case? Court is calling 2021 CR 0835, State of Texas versus Nicholas Cornelius. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar from the state of Texas. And Jackson Lindsay on behalf of Mr. Cornelius, Judge.
Are you Mr. Cornelius?
Yes.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client? Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Cornelius, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Judge, we're going with the lesser included offense robbery.
Any objection?
No.
Showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with or at least the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of robbery? That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to accept your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Judge, I believe he's competent.
Do you believe he's currently, yes. Do you believe he was legally sane at the time of the offense? Mr. Cornelius, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of robbery, and the state recommends deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Judge.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions? Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. State is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 3 years. There be a TAP evaluation and no contact with Jose Aguilar. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the lesser included offense of robbery, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence?
State officer exhibit 1 and all applicants.
No objection.
All right. And state, have you been in contact with the complainant?
So we have been in contact with the complainant, Your Honor. There were other co-defendants in this case. One of them also did have the charge reduced to robbery and was given to her.
All right, thank you. Oh, you may be excused to continue to confer. Mr. Cornelius, I'm showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state would be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same.
Did she just make a face? Ruh-roh, guys. Now she's digging deeper. Ruh-roh, guys. No, I said repeatedly that when I was first doing it, I didn't like Judge Boyd a lot, but now I love her. She's a badass. She grew on me. I really like her a lot. This is Judge Boyd's most popular live stream. This is the one that people have watched the most. That's what we're doing today. Judge Boyd's most popular live stream. She's reading every single thing. She's not missing anything. So, for doing a live stream or a video, the worst thing that could possibly happen is the judge pondering like this. You have to you're not supposed to show that, which I just did. I always do. Because the best things happen after the longest ponders. So you have to get through the silence to get to the very best things that happen in a courtroom. The longer a judge is quiet and reading, the more we are going to enjoy whatever happens next. Yeah, his lawyer knows what's about to happen. I'm just going to look an hour later and see if she's still reading. Nope, she's not. Oh, she's almost done with him. Because the screen goes black soon. Oh, and then she comes right. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, man. She shuts the live down and then comes back with him. Oh, boy.
All right, can we go with the record? Can I see the prosecutor?
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. I'm so scared for him right now. I don't want to fast forward it. I want to go back in time to 2023 and help him. I don't know what he did, but maybe he doesn't deserve help, but...
Caroline, we're ready.
I'm ready. We're ready.
All right. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge, we're waiting to get back.
All right. Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Just so the court is aware, Judge.
All right. So everyone, please whisper in the box. We're on the record. Yes.
Thank you, Judge. Briefly, my client had court in the Winston District Court back on May 31st of 2022. That day, he was arrested by the U.S. Marshals for a federal charge of being a person under indictment in possession of firearms.
Okay.
He spent 15 months in custody awaiting that charge. We worked out a deal in federal court for a plea bargain, accepting his ability to appeal that sentence because that particular statute is being challenged in the upper courts right now, 922N. 18 USC 922N. So because he was denied bond, he was in a position where he ultimately pled guilty because he did have the firearms. That explains why we took so long to come back to this court. He's here now, Judge. He's been offered deferred adjudication from the state. He's accepted it pursuant to the court's approval. As part of this federal judgment, after serving 15 months, he was placed on supervised release for 3 years, which I'm asking the court to run that concurrent with this federal case. And that in the event, unlikely event, I believe, he were to be picked up on a violation of probation in this court, that any time served in federal court awaiting disposition of that case be credited towards any time given in that case, in the event he's sentenced.
All right. Do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am.
What are their ages?
4, 3, 2, 1, 6 months.
And where are they? Who are they with?
Their mothers.
How many mothers?
3.
All right, that is not Black excellence. The fact that you're here is not Black excellence, unless that's the name of a building, but I'm assuming it's not. So you are not showing Black excellence to your ancestors or to your mother, your grandmother, or anyone. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So don't wear Black excellence if you're not showing it.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, are you employed?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
Packing, moving, Apple moving service.
Okay. All right, this is what the court is going to do. Court will sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication. There's to be no contact with Jose Aguilar. There's to be restitution, if any, to FedEx. Regular reporting. By Zoom or in person. Regular UAs. 200 hours of community service restitution. There's going to be parenting classes. Once he completes parenting classes, that will be deemed to be satisfied. Field visits.
Can you give him condoms?
1 time per month for 3 months. And probation. If you all want to check with the federal government and see how their field visits are, you may not have to do any if they're doing them as well. So if you could check with them. There's to be no contact with Aubrey Reed, Aubreyreed, Charlie James Ray Perkins, Amari Emari Lafel Lafel Freeman Freeman. There's to be proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Yes. All right, is there anything else you need from the court to have black excellence in your life?
I'm out.
Judge, maybe run this concurrent with his federal cause number. I can give you that cause number.
All right, concurrent with what's the number?
SA:22-CR-294.
All right, the court will run it concurrent.
Thank you, Judge.
Going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
I'm out.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. From here on out,
Be
in
nice,
this court,
guys.
whatever
Be
you do in
nice.
your life while you're on probation, you need to ask yourself 2 questions. One, is what I'm doing something that could potentially result in me being revoked and sentenced to prison for 20 years? If the answer is yes, don't do it. If the answer is maybe, don't do it. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, Trinidad Velasquez.
I was expecting more, I'm not gonna lie. But that's
Ms.
okay.
Ferguson?
I
All right, we're going to reset
didn't
this
need
for
to
30
save him.
days.
He was fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Okay, let's try to be nicer this time, guys.
I'm going to reset this for September 18th.
Me too.
And you'll be referred to Veterans Treatment Court.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Christopher Morrison.
September 18th.
Yes. Where's your attorney? All right, we'll wait till your attorney comes back.
Okay.
All right, which one? I see. All right, Esteban Ramirez Frosto.
That didn't make a liar out of you. It confirmed it. No, just kidding.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
Well, how are you?
All right, it's always great to see you.
It's always my pleasure.
Salty,
right,
that
so
was
where are we on
excellent.
discovery?
Excellent.
Still some outstanding discovery. It's come to our attention that there is possible voice messages made from the defendant to the to his, or I'm sorry, from the complaining witness to his wife that may be exculpatory. So we need some time to reach out to the victim's wife in this case, who has those messages.
All right, and is there any CPS records?
I don't believe so.
No children involved
at all.
So have you turned in an offer or no?
Not at this time.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 30-day reset on Ramirez Frosto.
We can do September 19th.
All right, September 19th. And is he a citizen?
Perfect
He is
timing.
not, Judge, and I was gonna ask you, I know you do appoint immigration attorney as needed.
All right, we need an immigration attorney on that one.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. All right, is there anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I would like to learn Spanish just so that I could try to be an interpreter.
All right, who's here on Alanezi?
I don't think I could be an interpreter, though. I'd fail.
Your Honor, may I be excused?
Yes, thank you. All right, so where are we on this case?
We just need a trial setting, Judge.
All right. So Ms. Ferguson, on Alanezi, if we can recall this back, the week of August 21st for plea deadline date, please.
I can do the 21st or 22nd
21st or 22nd.
or the 24th.
The 21st is fine. What would the trial setting be?
Oh, you'll get that later.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to come back on August 21st. That's going to be your plea deadline date. At that time, you need to let the court. Do you need an interpreter?
Yeah, I need translator.
All right, so,
Talking to him in English.
Yeah, I do like 60%.
all right, Arabic.
Yeah, I do Arabic.
All right,
Yeah,
so,
yalla, amshi. That's the last time he told me.
yalla, yalla. All right, Ms. Ferguson,
Yes, ma'am.
reset this in 30 days for plea deadline date. Well, give me a jury trial date and a plea deadline date.
Let me look at the.
And has he spoken to the immigration attorney?
Yes, Judge.
That's crazy.
Where are you from originally?
No.
Iraq, like that.
Venus, you can't be an interpreter. You don't have a car. How are you supposed to drive while you're interpreting? Pull over in the worst possible spot for internet connection if you don't have a car.
Okay. My brother has been there.
I can do September.
I actually have a lot of family members who've been there.
I locked up January, just reset, like.
Oh, no, you're going to be going to trial or either you're going to enter a plea. What date?
I can do.
All right, September 12th is going to be your jury trial date and plea deadline date, and we're having an interpreter present. All right, and Norma, could you already put in a notice for that?
Yes.
And let them know the Arabic interpreter will need to be in court because either he's entering a plea or he's going to jury trial.
Thank you, Judge. Can we be excused?
Yes.
Appreciate you.
You're welcome. Griselda Rosales. So what is happening with this case?
I think the death penalty is off the table, but we still don't have a plea bargain.
Yeah.
It's the first setting.
So
I did.
What? What? Did you see how she came up and smiled like this is no big deal? And he just said the death penalty is off the table now? What is going on? She's not even in orange. What is going on?
No. Yeah, Jason. I can't remember Jason thing. Okay, I did talk to Jason.
All right, so do you have all the discovery?
Judge, I don't know because we messed up. We had a service issue I didn't know was set yesterday. Normally I look at the discovery ahead of time. I did not do that. I can do it by next time. I mean, we had an issue where we get kicked off the server because there was a virus. It's longer than you want to know, but I can't tell you. I assume so, but I can't say for sure.
All right, has an offer been tendered?
It has.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 30-day reset. It's going to be a plea deadline date. All right, on September 18th, you need to let the court know whether or not you're accepting the state's offer. If you choose not to, then the court will not consider any plea bargain agreements without good cause. Otherwise, you have to plead open to the court. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, you can sign the reset form. Then you all are excused.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And your client was late today.
Well, she's
Ms.
doing better.
Rosales, do not be late for court again. Do you understand? All right.
Or election. Did not slap with just election.
Okay, I appreciate that. Garland Green. All right, probation. This is an application. Court is calling 2023 CR 3544, State of Texas versus Garland Green. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Ruben Herrera for the state.
Defense?
Robert Gear, Your Honor, for defendant Garland Green, and we're ready.
Are you Mr. Green?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery in this case and did you review it with your client?
We have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Green, I'm showing you what's entitled application for deferred adjudication or community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Your Honor, we're proceeding on the lesser included charge of assault, bodily injury, married cohabitation.
Any objection?
No objection from defense, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled court admonishments and defendants waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of assault, bodily injury, married or cohabitation as a Class A misdemeanor?
Yes.
The range of punishment for that offense is up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I believe that he does, Your
Do you
Honor.
believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe that he is and he was, Your Honor.
Mr. Green, has anyone threatened you, forced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial, showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of assault, bodily injury, married cohabitation. State recommends deferred adjudication. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. Did you understand with the affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand with the affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent?
Yes.
Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense, is that the plea?
That is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Judge, there have not.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 2 years. There be no contact with Jesse Willard, JESSIE, WHEELER, the BIPP program, and anger management. Did you understand those were conditions that the state is recommending and the court does not have to follow that? Then to the lesser included offense of assault, bodily injury, marriage, cohabitation. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
The state offers State's Exhibit 1 in all of its attachments.
Defense is reviewed, Judge. We have no objection.
And state, have you talked to the complainant?
We have previously, Your Honor, in complete candor, this complaining witness has signed an affidavit of non-prosecution and was uncooperative with our case.
All right, thank you. You may be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Green, I'm showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state would be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements or police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same.
Bill, I saw a short about you yesterday. Oh, and hello.
All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Judge. In regard to the no contact order with Jesse Wheeler, the parties are cohabitating. They do share a 5-year-old son who just started school yesterday. My client works at Pepsi during the day. Mother works for Rackspace at night. So the no contact order would impose an unduly burden on the parties in respect to parenting this child. As is usually the case, Your Honor, in these situations, CPS was involved as per family-based service plan. The parties went to counseling. My client went to counseling and is continuing to go to counseling. Both parties have been and are attending marriage counseling at this time. My client says that it's been a good influence on both them and their relationship. And they feel that the no contact order, if implemented, as mentioned, would be a burden not only on their relationship, on their status, but their ability to parent the 5-year-old child. So we respectfully request that the court not order a no contact order. Thank you.
All right, so is this a son or a daughter? Because I was reading the report, it was a daughter.
Little girl, sorry.
Okay, no problem. I want to make sure I have it right. So what family members do you have in Bexar County?
I have my mom and my dad, but my dad, he doesn't really help out much. My mom, she really can't because she can barely move around herself. Oh, I'm sorry. My dad, he doesn't really help. And my mom, she can't because she physically can't move around to help watch my 5-year-old.
All right, so here's the thing. I'm not going to do a no harmful or injurious contact. If there wants to be a no contact order, then the complainant can appear by Zoom or either in person. I want you to understand something.
Yes, ma'am.
I read the police report, and in the police report, you said she was pushing your buttons, you're pushing her buttons, and all, you can unfold your arms. And all of you all were acting not as adults, y'all were acting like children. And the child at the time was 4 years old. You all caused drama and trauma to a 4-year-old. What is a 4-year-old supposed to think? And you and the complainant are going through the apartment, throwing things around. And you tell a 4-year-old, don't throw that, place it back where it's supposed to be, and trying to lay down the law to a 4-year-old. And you all are acting worse than the 4-year-old. And that's a memory that 4-year-old is going to have forever. No amount of counseling that you all go to try to put your life together is going to take away that the 4-year-old witnessed all of this drama in their life. So if he wants to have contact with the mom and they're working things out, she needs to appear by Zoom and the court will consider it. If you want to get her to Zoom in here today, then I'll consider it today. Is she able to Zoom today?
She sleeps because she works at night.
Oh, well, if somebody wants to call her and have her Zoom in.
I can call her.
All right. So it's going to be 2 years deferred adjudication, affirmative finding of family violence, no contact with Jessie Wheeler. Of course, if you call her and she Zooms in today, I'll reconsider. The BIPP course, 80 hours community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. If you've done parenting classes through CPS, that will be acceptable. If you have not, then you'll need to do parenting classes. If he's completed parenting classes related to this incident through CPS, then the community service hours will be deemed to be satisfied. There's to be anger management. There's to be CPS compliance. It sounds like it's a safety plan. So whatever the safety plan is giving them, just make sure he's doing that. And probation, if what he's doing for his CPS safety plans coincides with what I'm requesting, then the CPS, what they're doing will be enough. There's going to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs, and field visits one time. Well, field visits, I want at least 3 field visits throughout the entirety of his probation. So you only have to do 3. If you deem that there's something that's an issue, then of course you can do more, but a total of 3 field visits throughout his probation. There's to be proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Probation, is there anything else you need? Jessie, Jessie, Wheeler, Wheeler. That may not stand if he's able to get her to Zoom in. Is there anything else you need from the court? Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? We can go off the record. Here's the thing. When there is violence in a home, children learn how to behave, right? So if somebody wins an argument by being violent, guess what? A child realizes, hey, if I want to win an argument, I need to be violent. Or here's the thing, you have a daughter. A daughter will think that you love her mom, right? You love her. So a daughter will begin to think, oh, this is how somebody who loves you shows that they love you. They're abusive. And then your daughter goes out in the world, and if she ends up with as my professor in high school would say, and I say professor because he was a doctor who taught us physics, he would always say, girls, do not end up with a joker. So your daughter may end up with a joker. Don't let her be, you be the reason she ends up with a joker. And he would give instruction to the guys too.
Hi, Beck.
So you've got to do better. You understand?
I understand.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Michael Ball. Good morning.
Nope. All right, we went through well over half of Judge Boyd's most popular stream. And maybe because it was the first half and not the second half, but it wasn't, it was fine. I mean, there was nothing wrong with this stream, but I was expecting chaos and crazy and lectures and, I don't know, things being thrown, somebody getting dragged out. I wonder if it's the second half. I don't know. I'm not going to do this tomorrow. If I have time, I'm going to watch the second half to see if it gets really good. If not, we've watched most of, well, at least over half of Judge Boyd's most popular stream, and now we know. And now we know. You know what? Since Beck is here, maybe if Judge Wolf is streaming today, I will grab him for tomorrow. We haven't seen Judge Wolf in a while. Or maybe I'll get someone from Colorado. Or maybe I'll do the second half. Or maybe I'll do someone from Indiana. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. We'll see. I was hoping. Anyway, I didn't get Twitch set up because it costs a lot. I'm going to continue working on that, find a cheaper solution. But I did figure out how to redirect with this software. So you will all be redirected to OJ Simpson in, oh, I don't have an outro anymore. I got so much work to do. Okay. There's no outro, so you'll be redirected to OJ very, very quickly, almost instantaneously. Thank you for coming out, guys. I really, really, really appreciate it. I'll see you all again real soon. Okay? Bye, guys.